everyone, this is Minjay. Welcome to my final project presentation for my CIS 9467 Business Modeling with Spreadsheet class with Professor Wheeler. Ever since I was little, my interest in eating hot pot always drove me to wonder if there was any opportunity for me to open a hot pot buffet restaurant in the future. It is not easy to maintain the operation of a restaurant. One of the most important pieces of information that business owners must know is when the business can reach the break-even point, which is the point when the company reaches the net income of $0, indicating that the business is no longer operating with a loss. Therefore, for this final project presentation, I decided to do a break-even analysis for a hot pot buffet restaurant. I obtained all the relevant income and expenses data from one of my friends who owns a hot pot restaurant and created my own estimations based on the data. Based on the data that I gathered, I generated an income statement for the hot pot buffet restaurant, providing details such as days of operations per month, price per client, the fixed costs that the restaurant must incur each month regardless of the number of clients, and the variable cost that the restaurant would be incurred based on the number of clients served. Based on the net income and gross revenue, I also calculated the profit margin for the restaurant. In order to see how the revenue and expenses data vary with the change of number of clients per day, I added a scroll bar here next to the income statement. I linked the scroll bar to cell D3, which is the average number of clients per day. As you can see from the setting here, the scroll bar will allow users to adjust the value of number of clients from 0 to 100 with an incremental change of 5. All these associated data in the income statement will be changed accordingly as we adjust the number of clients by clicking on the scroll bar. In order to view the result of expenses, revenue, and net income at different client demand levels at the same time, and gain a deeper insight into their relationship, I created a one-variable data table. With the data table, users can see how expenses, revenue, and net income vary with the change of client demand in a table format. There are 3 data linking cells here, referencing the values from the income statement. However, when setting up the data table, I customized the format of the 3 data linking cells using 3 semicolons to hide the values of the cells. In this way, users will not confuse the actual results of the expenses, revenue, and net income with the values in these 3 cells that are referencing other data from the income statement. After I created the data table, I leveraged the conditional formatting feature to apply a color gradient to the net incomes to indicate the trend of change in values. We can see that the net income is growing from negative to positive with the increase in client demand. Moreover, based on the client demand, expenses, and revenue data in the data table, I created a line chart to illustrate the change of expenses and revenue with the change of number of clients. The place where the line of expenses and the line of revenue cross is the break-even point, signifying the number of clients the restaurant should serve to reach a $0 of profit and loss. In addition to the use of a one-variable data table and graph, I also used Solver to find the exact number of clients that the restaurant needs to serve to reach the break-even point. When using Solver, I set the objective as calculating cell D19, which is the net income, to a value of $0 by changing cell D3, which is the number of clients per day, subjecting to the constraint that the average number of clients per day cannot be negative. With the help of solver, users will get an exact result of 58.14 for average number of clients per day, which means that the restaurant must serve at least 59 clients per day in order to stop operating with a loss. To gain an understanding of how both client demand and price can affect the net income, I also generated a two-variable data table. The two-variable data table enables the users to see what amount of net income will be earned at different client demand and multiple prices in a table. Again, we have a data linking cell here. I used customized format to hide the value of the cells so that the users will not be confused when reading the table. Moreover, I apply conditional formatting to the data table, highlighting the final results with 3 colors. In this way, users can easily see at what price and what client demand is the restaurant generating an operating loss, low operating profit, and high operating profit. As we click on the Manage rule, we can see that I highlighted cell values less than $0 of net income with red, cell values between $0 and $3,000 of net income with yellow, and cell values greater than $3,000 with green. To reflect upon what I have discovered, a feature that I found helpful to complete my project is to customize the format of a cell using 3 semicolons to hide the value of the cell. When users have to reference the value of other cells for calculating final outputs in a data table, we can use this feature to hide the value of the cells that are referencing different cells outside of the table to avoid any confusion with the actual result presented in the table. In addition, I learned how helpful solver is for assisting users to calculate a desired result under various constraints. With the help of solver, I was able to perform the break-even analysis for the hotbar restaurant more efficiently. From this project, we can see that there are many useful tools in Excel that can help users to perform analysis. And Excel is a very important skill that we should possess today for better academic and work performance. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.